quickly patch that line. One can understand that it is technologically hindered as well, because a lot of signal jammers also being put in place. We don't really know exactly where Dr. Jaiswal is at the moment. We'll try and patch that connection back. Abhishek Basnaik, economist, joining us live from Kathmandu. Can you hear us, sir? Abhishek ji, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
What's prevailing outside your window? Where are you? Are you safe right now? How acrimonious are the scenes in your immediate vicinity? And do you see this campaign, this entire movement, do you see it dying anytime soon? Because the social media ban, it has been revoked, and KP only seems to have stepped down. But the crowd continue to be unruly. Do you think there's going to be a problem to rule them back in?
Thank you, first of all. I am safe. I am actually, as a matter of fact, very close to the Prime Minister's official residence in Balwatar, probably about 200 meters from here. So I could see the black smoke coming out of his residence, and about an hour and a half ago is when a lot of protesters went up. I can feel some of the tear gas in the air. I took a walk around the block. So the situation was quite fluid back then. But now I can still hear sirens and protesters' noise outside, and there's still black smoke coming out of the Prime Minister's residence, helicopters, choppers flying overhead. But otherwise, I think I'm quite safe at home.
That's good to know. That's good to know, Abhishek ji. You're an economist yourself. Many are saying that this is not purely about those social media, websites and those platforms.
Yes.
This is about lack of accountability. This is about what's going to give from this government. So KP only essentially had to step down. But what's going to give now? What's the road ahead? Because the protesters continue to, take part in vandalism, destroy public infrastructure.
Absolutely.
Aren't you worried about that?
Yes, people are, my friends and family who I'm connected with on social media are also beginning to get a little bit nervous about personal safety. But you're absolutely right that underlying all of this is bad governance for a long time. Corruption, right? So the parties, the people, the politicians in power simply lost the confidence of the young generation, and the social media ban was simply the straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak. And one more thing I'd like to also share with you all. I think the precursor to what we're seeing today was about 6 months ago, back in March. There were some protests. You may have been aware. This was done by pro-monarchist groups, but they were also about the bad governance and that the system needs to change. And Team Pune, which happened on March 28th, was a big protest, but the government managed to foil that. And we had 2 deaths, 2 innocent lives were lost even on that day. But the government managed to foil that protest and kind of cover up, you see. And the group that called for this protest had asked for a judicial commission, a fair investigation, neutral investigation of that incident, which never happened. And I think what happened now actually goes back to that. Had the Tinkune incident been investigated properly, I think the police would have been far more disciplined, restrained, and acted in a professional manner yesterday, which they clearly didn't. So 20 young lives lost while they were protesting very peacefully is completely unheard of, and I think it is very...
Yes, गरिएको छ।